Hey guys, so I'm here. I just met Antonio this morning, and we are talking about real estate, right? So you've been in business for 30 years, and we are talking about what's best for the clients.
Right.
So we are talking about changing how the real estate industry works, and we are talking about developing teams.
Yes.
And one of the things we talk about is how, in the past 30 years, I asked him this one simple question: how do you know that you are doing a good job in servicing the clients? And you remember what you were telling me?
Well, the client gives you referrals.
Referrals. So I asked him, in the past 30 years, how many families have you served?
550.
550 families. Out of 550 families, how many of those 550 families send you a referral in the past 12 months? 12. And there's a huge problem. Many real estate agents, many small business owners believe that if they do a good enough job, they believe that they're gonna get automatically referrals. That's not true. If that were true, then every single family, because you're the same person, you're a nice guy, right? So if you believe that the only way to generate referrals is doing a good job, then there will be 550 referrals by now. But the fact is it's not. And you've been doing it over the past 30 years. So today, 2017, good is not good enough, right? How can you structure your business to be unstoppable? So today we talk about restructuring his whole team. I'm inviting him to come to our Titanium conference coming up next week, where we're gonna structure your team no longer as a solo agent, because you as a solo agent, you are doing a disservice to the people. I spoke a little bit about him. He has I asked him, like, what's your vision? Like, why are you doing this? And you remember what you told?
Of course. What I want to do is these guys have been saying is, of course, make huge amounts of money, but at the same time, the people that I'm bringing in, I want them to make the same, not make a lot of money for themselves, have a happy life, have a great life. That's what I want. What I want for me, I want for them.
He wants to transform people's life. How can you transform people's life if you're running around all by yourself? There's no way you can build a business if you are the one who's running around the whole thing. There's no way. The only way to restructure your game plan here is to build a team around you. So that's the plan 2017. So we are talking about how to restructure your team so that way you can serve more families, you can help more buyers and sellers in 2017, right? My promise to Antonio is, if you follow our game plan, is for you to serve more families in 2017 than your entire 30 years combined, right?
Awesome.
Because that's how you make a difference. As we are living on planet Earth, there's an expiration date. You and I, one day we're gonna die.
We're not staying.
The question is, how many lives are you gonna touch while you're here? Because if it's just you, there's no way you're gonna make an impact. You have a good desire, you have a good heart, but there is no structure. Motivation is not good enough. I think Les Brown or Zig Ziglar that says, without skills, without foundation, all you get is a motivated idiot, right? So motivation is not enough to do it. You need to have a solid foundation, solid know-how, and then the motivation will drive. Okay, so just a quick clip here. Just met with my friend here, Antonio. I'm inviting. He's from Torrance.
Torrance area.
Been in business for 30 years. He has a big vision, big plan. We just have to help him with a structured game plan, right? I don't know, because there's a lot of real estate agents, Antonio, very motivated, running around, but there is no game plan, right? They don't know how. So they're running around. So their real estate brokers ask them to door knock, cold call, prospect. How can you say you're serving your clients if 70-80% of your time you spend on door knocking, prospecting, cold calling? So we're gonna completely change that, and then
I'm excited.
so I'm looking forward to making the same video with you 12 months from now, just like many other.
Let's do it here. And I'm going to be in the VIP section with you.
12 months from now, right? Yeah. Every time you go to an event like this, you gotta be on the VIP, right? Either you are in it or you are not on it, right? So stop dabbling over the edges, right? So many people getting into real estate or whatever business they're on is always on the edges, right? Either you are full in or you're fully committed, or you don't do it at all. Like, why are you touching around the surface, right? So it's gonna be awesome. Just like many people in our team, we're serving more people. So I'm gonna be working with Antonio next week. The whole 3 days, we're gonna restructure your game plan.
All right, I'll be there, man.
So live here from, where are we now?
We are in Hollywood, Florida.
Miami, Florida.
And we're at the Diplomat Resort Hotel.
Yeah,
the 10X.
I just came back from Hawaii last week. I don't even know where I am. I think I'm flying back tonight.
Awesome.
All right, man.
Thanks, man.
All right,
Thanks. Do it.